This is Salamancer. You are watching SalTV, and we're going to bring you some UGC action. This is the finals in the European UGC League. So it all comes down to this right now. I'm joined today by the illustrious Ruskeydoo. How are you doing?
Hello there. I'm well. Illustrious. I like that. It makes me feel like I'm glimmering with quality of some kind.
You know what? Right now. It's just the voice is doing it for me. So.
Okay, that's good. I guess maybe I'll make it a bit smoother, a bit of radio voice. Is that good? A bit lower, maybe.
Yeah. You know what?
Let's keep it normal.
I don't even care.
Yeah.
Turbopoop is setting up their sentry right now. They've got 100% Uber, and I think that's going to be a regular Uber as well. Sentry is in this very normal spot up here for defense. So
yeah, that's become really common these days. Back of the hill, just because it's really hard to get to. You have to fight through the rest of the team to get the sentry. Horrible stuff.
Absolutely is. Although I have seen some sentry in the tunnel shenanigans that gets pretty crazy. And there go the doors. So we do have Gesicht, I think, on offense, and that's Turbopoop Esports on defense. I never get tired of saying the name of that team.
Turbopoop. It makes you think, yeah, what happened to... No, let's not think about it. Yep, so...
Let's not. Let's think instead about what's happening in this game, yeah. Oh,
okay, so this
Spy.
is a fairly standard push at the beginning, keeping the medic back, keeping everything tight.
Wow, good work by the Pyro over here. That was VK, I think. But our Pyro decided to completely destroy the sappers on this thing. Now, look at this. The sentry is still really hurt right now, and it does get taken down. Sentry gun finished off by the Wrangled Mini Sentry, I think, of our Gesicht team. So the Ubers are both popped right now, but the sentry's already gone, and this red Uber is going to be so out of position. They need to get away pretty darn fast. The heavy died right away. Yeah. There goes the medic as well. That's really, really good for our blue team right now. I'm going to assume Gesicht is mostly Germans. I could be wrong, though.
Sounds about right. Now, let's see if they can get back in time to get a defense on this corner good before blue go for the forward hold. Wait, who's blue and who's red again? I should know this, shouldn't I?
Blue should be Gesicht. Turbopoop is on red, and that's going to be their tag. The TPES is Turbopoop Esports. Oh, good headshot there by ZRX on that beak, so his team doesn't have to push into a sniper anymore, and that's always a nice thing.
So, I mean, hopefully Gesicht, as they chose this map, so for people who don't know, the format is each team gets to choose a map, they play that out, and then the decider is on Badwater. And this is the Gesicht choice, so if they don't win this, they're going to be very unhappy, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense. I did not know that's how it worked, so I'm learning something new about UGC. The Wrangled Sentry is up right now, and it appears to only be at level 1. It's also taking a lot of spam, so it's down. Our red defense right now is not looking good. Ooh.
Yeah, this is the result of the first point hold dropping so fast, and then they didn't have time to get a good hold up on the second point, so this is bad. They need to pull right the way back, get a level 3 up, and just consolidate themselves.
Yeah, there is a nice little sticky trap in here. If blue team decides to run in and, spawn camp or take this forward position, then they could be in some trouble. Demo Man, just barely avoids that trap.
Oh, cheeky, he's doing the hiding and spawn thing, and I think he just did the thing where he went into spawn and respawned further back.
Yeah, that's probably what he did. So, maybe a loadout change or something, and that would have sent him back. We do have our good friend Rubicon up here, now joined by the medic and soldier, and the soldier's jumping around a little bit. Looks like he wants to... Oh, nice ambush on the engineer, going to take him down. Emiphant is gone, and that mini sentry will die. So, a lot of harassment potential gone right there.
But the cart's still moving. This is a very fast time. They need to Turbopoop. They need to stop this crap right now.
The crap, huh? I like what you did there. We got Pixel. Oh, Pixel's going to go for the engineer. He gets the stab, gets the saps. Yeah, Pixel
Spirit
is doing
just got
really
a lovely one and got out of there scot-free.
Well, the crazy thing is, though, that cart is still being, was still being pushed. There you go. It's getting up this second little hill and probably going to get up the third one as well, as there is no sentry. Pixel did a really great job of taking out that engineer. I liked his route that he used there.
Yes. Now, where is the sentry going to be on this final point? Because this is where they need to get a really good stay on this one. They need to hold I can't even say it. Gesicht. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, totally. They need to get a really good hold here. You can hold on this final point for ages if you get it right, but sentry level 1. Come on, build that crap. Build it now.
Everybody's up right now for Turbopoop, so this is where they're going to have their strongest defense. And I've actually seen Turbopoop on this map before. It seems like they almost always lose the first round by a wide margin, but they'll start picking up. They'll start warming up real fast. Nonetheless, our Gesicht team does have that cart to the choke point right now, and they need to start getting kills before they can push it through, but it's Wrangled Sentry versus Wrangled Sentry right now. That is hilarious. And there goes the defensive Sentry.
Oh dear. So, I mean, the crux of the metagame right now is you see the kind of house across the way from spawn. Like, that's where you want your combo, and you want maybe your Solly and Demo 2, and if you hold that, it's very, very hard to successfully push the cart as the attackers.
Oh,
so,
no!
Oh, wow.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that was an Uber dropped by our medic, Roa.
Ouch.
Oops. There we go. I just wandered my camera into a crate. But, yeah, that Uber drop, right as he got it up to 100%, should have been holding down that right click maybe, but there was just no awareness there that this Uber was even chasing into them. So the Heavy gets the Uber drop on them, and Turbopoop's going to be happy about that. They get to hold off for a little while longer.
This is still scrappy. Turbopoop are not established yet. They're just...
Yeah, they don't have that sentry to level 3. It's getting there, and it is at level 2 right now, which is kind of nice, but oh, a good headshot by ZRX. They're looking for a spy right now, but nope, there goes the sentry taken down by Venko. No. And Venko, in turn, killed from this high ground, just like you were talking about. If they can hold this high ground, they're going to be really happy about that.
Oh, the medic's in trouble. Die? Medic's down.
Oh, no. So that's going to be 3 against 5 right now, with a Demo Man looking into the last point, starting to spam in on that soldier. Really nice positioning.
Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad for Reds.
Yeah, I think that cart is going to get pushed, and looks like it's happening right now. Spy tried to stop that and did get the kill on the scout, actually, right before it was over. But 5:29 is one of the better times I've seen on Upwards.
Yeah, that's fast. That's really fast. That's going to be very hard for Turbopoop to beat.
All right. I will be surprised to see if they can beat it, but I think I casted them doing this game before, and they do manage to get some pretty quick times as well. It's just... It's all down to whether they can keep that cart constantly moving quite as well as our team did.
The momentum of not letting the defending team get a really good solid hold anywhere. I mean, so what they want to do is not make the same mistake that Turbopoop made. Wait, yeah, Turbopoop. Because they need to get a good hold at the corner. Like, there's your 4 spots on this one. There's like somewhere around the first point. There's the corner. Then there's the kind of, I don't know what you call the spirally ramp at third, and then at the end. And the way that like really fast times go down is when one team rolls so hard on one point and the defending team don't pull out in time that you get this situation where they never get a good solid hold again.
Expert analysis right there by Ruskeydoo. I like hearing it.
Well,
and,
I wish, but you know.
Well, it's you put it very concisely. And we do have our blue team rushing out and starting to push. Oh, we do have a dead ringer actually, and that's a very common little trick there to use, where you pretend to be the spy or the medic or something. You walk out there, you activate the dead ringer. But it does look like ZRX is still getting some good kills, including. Oh, I missed who that was actually, but he's getting some really nice headshots. Spirit now is starting to play around with the ambassador, but he's not getting anywhere near that sentry.
Okay, Turbopoop, some very nice tactics. They left the medic in spawn. They sent out their pit classes to try and pressure the Gesicht medic into popping, and he did. So now they've got straight Uber advantage.
Yeah, and
the
there
gun
goes.
has gone down.
Yeah, there goes that sentry. So, ooh, heavy down. So he's not going to be able to deal all that crazy damage up here. And I think that sentry, I don't see the engineer anymore. Sentry could get set back up a little bit further back, but all of this delay time right now is really, really working out.
Yeah.
It's been a minute so far, and the cart isn't even near that first point yet.
Yeah, my money is on the NG building at the corner now and getting a really nice nest set up. Playing it really, really safe. Because, you know, they don't need to do anything crazy here. They just need to hold off for a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, and there goes the Uber, actually. So that's really going to help them hold off. Pyro Uber is kind of an interesting choice. But, oh, look at that reflect! Tried to kill the soldier and just barely managed to miss that reflect there while he was in the air. That would have been crazy. Alright, the cart is finally getting pushed here with less than 4 minutes to go for the entire map. And Demo Man and Scout still pressuring in, not getting any kills right now. There finally goes Crawl. Not Crawl Thus, I think, although it could be, actually. And now Blue Spy Spirit finally going huge. Here comes the Uber as well, so the cart is going to get there to that checkpoint. Where is our sentry, though? Sounds like he's set it up over here on the ramp, and still...
Oh, again.
Oh.
Yep, he built that up at spawn again, and now they've got the same hold once more. Yeah, this is not looking good for Turbopoop at all.
Well, sentry does go down once again, and is the engineer still alive? No, MFent is down. So if anything, Turbopoop need to push forward right now, and they're going to know that. They're probably going to start sending some of their classes up there just as soon as they can keep people on the cart. I think the combo, the medic heavy right now, are already in the tunnel. That's probably not the best spot for them. In fact, they're all in the tunnel right now.
Yeah, rather restricted location. You can get spammed very easily down there.
Yeah,
you need to take that upper ground and get a forward hold.
It looks like they do want to walk out of the high ground right here with the medic demo, although they don't have a lot of support. The medic is at 94%, needs to get the heals on the demo here. Oh, and they're being pressured by a heavy, so they don't want to have to pop too early. They really want to use that Uber to take down the sentry nest. So far, only one death. It is the demo man, though. That's going to help them push the cart out of the choke point because they don't have to worry about all of those sticky bombs.
Yeah, they just don't have time to get stuck anywhere. This needs to be a straight push all the way if they want to get this now.
Yeah, it does. 227. This is like the craziest attempt at... Oh, that heavy. Getting so close to knock off. And even the soldier... Oh, yeah. The sentry just now getting set up for red team ins Gesicht. So they're a little bit slow on having their nest up, but I'll tell you what, they're doing a great job on out-DMing Turbopoop right now on just getting some crazy kills. Pixel actually chasing after his opposing spy here. He spotted him. The spy doesn't realize he's being counter-spied, but there you go, both of them acting their dead ringer right away.
Man, that Gesicht, they're just doing work at the moment. They're solid. Democrat out position there, but look at this nest right now. They got the pyro on it. They got the heavy, the medic. You need an Uber to crack that.
Yeah, they do have a spy going in for a sap. It's going to temporarily, deal some damage and cause it not to work, but that it wasn't followed up by any sort of focus fire on it. There was no Uber ready to go, and now Rubicon is dead. A minute and 30 left, and I just don't think that's enough time to push the cart far enough. So we're going to give round one here, definitely, to the German men ins Gesicht.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see they've picked this map. They've been working on it. Their tactics are solid. They are not putting a foot out of place right now.
No, they're really not. I do believe this is played as a best-of-3 stopwatch round style, like most UGC maps, so this is going to be a nice long one, probably. Although, this is over in an hour. The Uber is just now activated once again for Blue Team. They are trying to get some kills with it and not really focusing that sentry too much.
Too far away from the sentry. Got to get right in there.
And then the sniper, of course, takes down the medic as soon as the Uber fades. We've got Venko walking out here, and he wants to take down that mini-sentry that's being so annoying for the rest of his team. Gets stabbed, actually.
Well, that's something.
It's something, but with 40 seconds left to go, it's really just kind of stab
no. This is done. This is playing for Otter now.
Yep. And I do like the, by the way, what is it, the Dragonborn helmet here and the green mask. That's a great combo there on Roa, the medic. Oh, and Soldier trying to walk out of the choke point here. This is just a really, really solid defense by ins Gesicht. They're putting everything on the line here, and it looks like they are not screwing off just because they've got 10 seconds left. They really want to make sure they're warmed up and ready to go for the next round. Yeah,
man. Psychological advantage. Crush your opposition so mercilessly that they've just got nothing left, right?
Yeah, and Trox getting knocked out of the air there. I have been corrected by my stream chat, by the way. That was the spine-chilling skull. I apologize. If I'm not getting my hats correct, then what am I doing, right? But anyway, we're going to wait for them to change teams, and then we will start with that next round.
So we should give a shout-out to Bubble Bobbler, who is our kind of fact-checker for this particular game, with such tidbits of information as ins Gesicht is German for in the face. Which I quite like.
That's very true. I do like that, although I'm wondering what they're referring to by in the face.
Well, there's the classic, thing of not in the face, in a fight. Not in the face.
Possibly.
Maybe. Is that an American thing? Maybe that's just British. I don't know.
I think I've heard it before. My mind might have been traveling to slightly more lewd places, but I guess we'll keep it family friendly.
Yeah, entirely. So, another forward sentry hold. I don't like the sentry at this corner. I don't know. It's working for them, but...
Well, yeah, you got to remember that last time around, they actually had enough time to, once they lost this sentry, build another one up at spawn and set it right up here on that ramp.
They shouldn't have done. To do that, their NG had to build it up to level 3 at spawn and then teleport it across, which you shouldn't be able to get away with that at this high level. I mean, that was, that's risky tactics.
Risky, but it did pay off. So Turbopoop is on offense this time around first. They get to set the time. And now they've got a spy chasing down a spy once again. Going for the backstab and manages to take... Oh, no, he didn't take him out. That was once again your dead ringer.
Demo's down.
Ooh. Rubicon looking for his medic here. Does get the heals on, and so he's going to come back up there with that wall of HP. The card's getting pushed a lot faster this time around, and now the sniper ZRX is down for ins Gesicht. That sentry's still up, but it's getting pressured right now. They got to be careful. Here goes the Uber.
Yeah.
Oh, Uber counterpopped for our red team, but it's too late.
Yeah, that's a dead sentry. Now, come on, you got to take your forward hold, blue team. You got to pressurize them while there's no sentry.
Pressurize?
Pressurize.
Pressurize.
That's totally a word.
Oh no, it is.
Maybe.
It
Wait,
definitely is. It
But I
just
think
it doesn't
in this
quite
case, I do
mean
mean pressure them, don't I?
probably.
Man.
Oh
I
no,
was
it's
meant to be
cool.
correcting you this cast. Damn it.
Well, you know, I say a lot of really stupid things myself. Oh, looks like we've actually got the disciplinary action out for the soldier. Speaking of stupid things. Just kidding, that's a smart thing. You can actually keep a lot of your players moving faster, whether it's your sniper, your pyro. If you've got a really good pyro who likes to use that degreaser extinguisher combo, if you light him up with that whip, he will get in people's faces so fast they don't know what's coming at him.
Yeah, well, you know, you're heavy. If you just fired off your 4th rocket and you're next to your heavy, start whipping your heavy. They'll be able to chase down like the opponents while spun up. It's great.
Nice. I like that idea. Fox, the IRFX. I remember that I was told IRFX stands for something, and I don't remember what it stands for. It definitely wasn't infrared FX. It might have been something about a Fox. But we do have the engineer cam 4 now, setting up that mini sentry, which is just constantly firing. So if you can set those up in good places,
yeah.
Oh, I am
Man,
actually
they've got the
getting...
back hold with a sentry gun again. See, I'm beginning to think maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's legitimate, like having a front sentry and a back sentry.
Well, it's
so
the first...
greedy, but why not, right?
It is greedy. It's the first team I've seen to do that, and it's paid off. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. As long as red team can get that defense set up on their second point, they will be okay.
Yeah.
Spirit, though, it looks like he wants to...
Gesicht are just, you know, they're stalling them every step of the way. This is great stuff, right?
Yeah.
It seems they can get away with that crap. Although, right now, they're going to get pressured.
Oh! Spirit ran in there, sapped the sentry, somehow managed to get around behind the medic. Roa is down. Got backstabbed there. So there's going to be a big Uber advantage for Turbopoop as long as they can keep Diego alive. And I think they will. Diegos. I'm sorry. That's plural of Diego.
Diegos?
Yeah, Diegos. So there's multiple Diegos, but there's only one Diegos that is... Wow, that was kind of cute. The heavy there actually got pushed way, way back. I don't know what did that. But the card's getting pushed really quickly here, and there you go. That's the cap. The big thing about this cap, of course, is now the red team no longer spawns here, and blue team gets a forward spawn.
Yep, and that medic needs to run.
Which he is doing. Roa getting kind of hit here, and oh no! Once again taken out. Yeah, Turbopoop is looking like they've finally found part of what they need to do here. They've gotten warmed up. They've realized, hey, as long as we're pushing this cart constantly and we can, you know, consistently take down their medics so they don't have that Uber, that's really going to help us out.
Good work by Marquis Poser there, though. Pyro managed to take down the heavy and really stalled that attack.
May have stalled the attack, but right now Diegos is building that Uber up to get about 70%. The Scout is pushing the cart up the hill. Of course, it's not a fun job for the Scout, but with _2 on the capture, it's going to be really good for them. And Red Team doesn't really have much of a defense on the high ground right now. There's no sentry. They're just relying on their players, which is... They've got good players, but here comes a heavy from the high ground, forces the Uber really, really early. And
he's just got no one to kill.
Yep, pretty much. So, of course, now Red can back away, knowing that they've popped that Uber. They cannot stop this cart from getting up the hill, but maybe they will have enough time to finally set up that proper last point defense.
No, Emiphant, he's just being so greedy. He's defending this point with the sentry gun again. Well, not quite this point, but he's going for the corner.
Oh no, he is going to defend.
This is such greedy sentry play, I love it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's not even level 3 yet, it's just level 2, so that actually made it deploy a little bit faster. Scout here is still pushing, and the headshot from ZRX finishes him off.
Wow.
Turbopoop is losing a couple players here, but Spirit's getting around behind, and he's going to go for this greedy engineer once again. Spotted, I think, almost immediately. Ouch.
Yeah, so, I mean, my team played Gesicht recently, and yeah, Gesicht are doing some really interesting tactics here. I think they've been working on this map a lot.
Oh, you bet they have. And ZRX here is really getting forward here as well. He took a hit there, I think maybe from a sniper shot. Or maybe a sticky bomb, I have no idea. And now is having to retreat here. Pixel's coming around behind, looking for some kills, and not hitting that. Wow, okay, so I'm just finding the fail cam today. But it looks as if our blue team are having some trouble getting up here to really push this cart properly. Because, yes, once again, we've got a sentry and a heavy standing on top of each other. Nasty stuff.
Yeah, they need their sniper to do some work here. If you get a couple of headshots, like that one, then yeah, then you can take down the people that you need to take down. That NG needs to get dead.
Yeah, he's the positioning he has behind that sentry is going to make him so hard to hit. There was a lot of splash damage touching him for a while, but even with just that really low 125 health that he's got, the dispenser is going to keep him alive for a nice long time. 50 health, and look at how fast it gets healed back up by that level 3 dispenser.
What I'd like to see Turbopoop do right now is go down inside the house to the left and come up behind the sentry gun. Oh wait, and they are doing that. There's a medic heavy back there. Fantastic.
Ruskeydoo, you are probably the proest commentator ever. I just want you to know that.
I totally didn't see that before I said it. Honest, guys. I didn't.
Well, only 4
now
players
this is
left
a
alive.
serious forward hold. This is going to be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, with that wrangled mini-sentry, heavy standing right in front of the spawn doors, walking upstairs. Yep. Wow, takes down ZRX, takes down the demo man. I'm sorry, yeah, the demo man. And it's only the medic left trying to needle players down right now. That's a great time for Turbopoop.
Yeah. Great push at the end. Oh, only 6 minutes. I thought it was longer than that. I clearly just lost track of time. I was having so much fun.
Yeah, 6:25. Of course, that's actually worse than the time that the 5:29 time that Gesicht put up the first time around. But what do you think? Can Turbopoop set up a better defense?
Maybe. I think Turbopoop need to do something a bit unusual, because I think Gesicht. Oh Christ, never mind.
That German team.
Exactly. They've clearly just been rinsing this map. They've gone, okay, this is our choice. We're going to do some weird stuff on defense with the greedy sentry placement and just try and disquiet them, because they're not playing the standard meta game. And Turbopoop are. They're doing what, you're meant to do on this map right now. I'd like to see them try and mix it up a bit to throw Gesicht in... just a second. Gesicht? Yes.
Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay, that'll do. Yeah, I think they need to do something to bounce Gesicht off their flow, because they're looking very, very powerful right now.
Well, we'll find out what they do. Direct hit rockets heading out there right now, not dealing a lot of damage, but that direct hit's going to be really useful for finishing off that sentry once they get in range.
Yeah.
Right now, just a bit of spam on the cart. I don't actually see where the sticky trap is, if anywhere. Oh no, here it is, right here, in case somebody decides to come up towards this corner, which looks like our demo may want to do.
Ooh. He takes a wide route though.
Yeah, I think they spotted that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
That's knocked out. But you know what? The spy gets to pick on the heavy, so that's going to be nice for them.
Yeah, very nice.
No heavy on offense right now, and Gesicht already not looking too great. They've popped their Uber really far away from the sentry. They're trying to get their demo just a little bit closer to it. Here goes the counter Uber from red team, and now...
Yeah.
No,
they wanted to kill more players before they popped. They were a bit eager there.
Yeah, Turbopoop is looking super strong now. They've got the heavy just standing above the cart. Oh, not anymore. He was just backstabbed, actually, by Pixel. But Matt Dog here, this is our Bulgarian player, I believe. The only Bulgarian on Gesicht is, he's found a nice little spam lane to take out that sentry gun. Wow, I like that.
Wait, where did he go in for it? I missed that one.
Yeah, so it was he was really, really far back. He managed to find this sweet little lane. He was standing on the tracks way behind where the cart is right now, and he could actually just barely see the sentry. He is now dead. Pyro stopping the cart in its tracks, and there's 5 minutes left to go here. It's possible to get this cap time, but it's looking less and less likely now.
Yeah, I mean, they need to get their act together right now and start pushing as a team. They just they seem to be getting a bit scrappy.
Yeah, letting it kind of devolve into one-on-one fights instead of the proper, like, 9-on-1 fights that you really want to happen.
Yeah, you want a big ball of death. Although, the sentry's down again. Turbopoop are attempting to hold the high ground, but none of them are really supporting their forward players.
Well, they've still got an Uber, and that cart is just barely not on the point. There you go. It is finally pushed with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. This Uber has not been popped yet for our red team. I'm wondering what they're holding on to it for.
What they're going to do is give their NG time to build up, because he's running back to the corner right now, and he's not got anything up. So they just need to stall time with this Uber.
Oh, I like this sticky trap here. They actually ran their Uber through this point, and okay, it's been spotted, so I thought maybe they would have tried to bait somebody there. Actually, really good offense right now by Gesicht. They have taken down, at the moment, the sniper, soldier, and spy, and so they don't have to worry about assassination. They don't have to worry about somebody dive bombing in on top of their medic. I kind of like it, but they still need to be careful. They need to be pushing that cart constantly.
Okay, interesting sentry gun placement a little bit further out, although I'm not sure you want to do that with a level 1. That's, very on its own for a little level 1, and it's going to die.
Yeah, and it's nowhere near the dispenser either. That's what confuses me about Turbopoop's defense in their second point. I've seen this before. They set their dispenser way away from their sentry, and it never seems to work for them. I don't understand it.
They're putting the dispenser there for the medic and heavy, but it just seems... I can see that working if you have a level 3, but he put the dispenser up first, and by the time that Gesicht were there, it was a level 1, and you can't defend that much with a level 1. It doesn't even have the knockback,
Yeah, that's true. We do have a couple players dying for each team right now, as the Ubers were popped for both, but popped a lot later for Blue. They've got to watch out. This Heavy is going to come down behind them, but they're actually trying to spawn camp at the moment. It's Heavy versus Heavy, and the Red Heavy manages to win it. Rubicon, can I say Rubicon crosses the enemy, or it doesn't even work,
crosses the enemy?
Crossing the Rubicon. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't work at all.
Oh man, yeah, okay, that's good. Historical, Jake. I like it.
Oh,
bit of a
you don't like it. Don't
even
try to compliment that. That was awful. All right, now Turbopoop is still actually defending their second point with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's not looking very good for Gesicht right now.
Yeah, they need to pull something really special out of the bag right now. And yeah, the entirety of Turbopoop are just getting their team back together and holding solid. I don't know.
They have lost their sniper once again to a headshot this time. Emiphant now has that wrangled mini sentry that's just going to be really, really annoying to people. They're not going to be able to take it down very quickly. Here goes the Uber, though, once again, stalling the cart in its tracks. And they're just going to stand there on it and delay as long as possible.
And they haven't even hit the point yet, so Turbopoop are getting the forward spawn.
Yeah, that was actually a really, really good play. Although the Spy here has now finally managed to push the cart forward. So no more forward spawns for our red team. They're going to be spawning back on their last point.
Definitely theirs now, but I think they need 3 on the cart solid for the rest of the map, or they are not getting this.
No, a minute and 30
I'm not
is
even
really
sure
dicey.
they can now. Can they? Maybe just.
Really dicey. Yeah, it's at this point it's probably going to be dead time. I think they're realizing, especially with Roa down, big Uber advantage for Turbopoop once again. I think they're realizing now, okay, this is going to go to a third round.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking if I was super pro, what I'd do would be, I'd learn the exact times from every point if you got 3 people on the cart. Then you could, well, it wouldn't help you win or lose, you'd just know if you were going to win or lose. Maybe that's not so useful.
No, I think it's useful. Oh, that sick reflect! That was probably one of the best reflects I have ever seen, if that makes sense. The Pyro saw a soldier dive bombing in, air blasted the rocket back at him in one of the most high-speed reflects I've ever seen. I don't know. It sounded like you just put down your tea right there. That's what it sounded like.
Well, I've actually got a glass of Blanc Port for tonight's commentary.
That's a good thing to put down too. 35 seconds left. If the cart moves this fast the entire time, they could get it. But
I'm not sure. Maybe. No. Close.
I like the noises we're
they
making.
need to get a forward hold right now.
Yeah,
they need to push in, because just getting everyone on the cart, that's not enough. They need to stop them from defending.
Yeah, the Germans seem to have forgotten what they did the first round that made them so successful, which was, pushing everybody forward. 10 seconds left, and the cart's getting kind of close here, but they've got to worry about a wrangled sentry. They've got to worry about this high ground defense, and no, 5 seconds, that's not going to be it. It was close.
We're done. Yeah, it was good.
Close.
They got a good effort near the end, but...
And there you go. That's going to be a round in favor of Turbopoop Esports, which is, I believe, a mainly Russian team. So the Russians are invading right now, and we're going to be seeing...
Wait, shouldn't it be Das Russians? No, wait, that's German. Is it Z? No, that sounds French, doesn't it?
You know what? I don't even know anymore. I just don't know what we're talking about.
What we need is a linguist. Do we have a linguist with us?
My younger brother is, but you know what? We're going to be back with that third round after we chat with the linguist experts.
Attack, defend, defend, attack, attack, defend.
Right. But wait.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still confused. I thought that Turbopoop was on offense first last time, and then we're
Yeah. Weren't they just defending, so they should be defending again? Oh, well, no one seems to care. They're happily killing each other, so, let's just roll with it.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like whoever loses this is probably going to be like, oh, yeah, well, guys, you actually didn't switch teams, so derp-a-der. But, We'll find out. Oh man, Roa taking so much damage right there, and there's a spy finishing him off. Nice kill there from Spirit. Turbopoop Esports is pushing this cart really fast. Some round, I think that greedy sentry positioning is finally not working for them. They're not going to have the time for it.
Yeah, I think Turbopoop have just got momentum right now. So I think the confidence of Gesicht in... I give up. The German team has really taken a hit at this point. Yeah, they're just not as solid as we saw them on that first round.
Yeah, I think they just... It could just be that Turbopoop is legitimately a better team, and I don't usually like to say stuff like that, but they are a really, really solid team, and I think they were just caught by surprise the first round with how well Gesicht
I seem to remember you did call it. You said Turbopoop, they sometimes take a bit of time to get in gear, but once they get rolling...
Once they get rolling, man, they roll pretty fast and pretty heavy. Like, I was going to say like a freight train, but actually the freight trains that go by my place are really slow, and it's kind of annoying because I have to drive across those tracks to get to work.
I can see how that would be a problem. Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I like the idea of a slow advance. I mean, if you're pushing the cart, then I think being a freight train is a pretty good analogy at that point, right? That's what you want to do.
Yeah, unless the freight train stops on the tracks because the conductor is drunk and decides to make you late to your meetings. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
I think also we might be over-laboring this particular analogy, so...
Yeah, well, that's me. I tend to beat dead horses until there is absolutely nothing left. The red Uber is, of course, popped right now, and just about to finish off here, but it's putting the Demo Man in a nice forward position where he can get some spam down. They're just basically trying to buy time for that sentry. Dispenser's going up. It's going to be level 1, so not a lot of metal available for the engineer if that sentry starts getting pressured, but right now, that's not happening.
Yeah, this defense is established right now. This is not a easy push around this corner at this point.
And Turbopoop here against Insbeschissen, I think is the word, right?
Ansgeschost?
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
That sounds right. And for those of you who don't know, go look up the word beschissen on a German translator somewhere. Anyway, there.
Whoa! Did you see the heavy? He survived.
Nice.
He got launched by the sentry gun, and he landed with 1 foot on the edge of the cliff, straight back to the fight.
Wow, actually 90% Uber right now for Gesicht, and they're still holding on to this position. The sentry finally goes down, but they do have their Uber, so they can stop this cart if they really want to. No, never mind.
They didn't stop it. No, okay.
Oh no, too late.
Oh no.
Yeah, they've got the Uber on a direct hit soldier, which probably just isn't going to get the kills. May not got this pyro, but
you need to
even
pull
that,
out now, medic. You need to get the hell out of there.
Oh, Gesicht, too greedy with that. Yeah, I think their calling there was probably just not very good.
They had an Uber, they felt they had to use it, they should have got the hell out. They couldn't do anything constructive on that. The best they could have achieved with that Uber, since like the rest of their team were back spawning, was what? 5 seconds extra time? 10 seconds? Nah.
I like where the engineer's putting his teleporter right now. Of course, the forward spawn is far enough away that you get that teleporter up and you're going to be solid. So he's really doing work right now for his team, making sure they get some good reinforcements, and it will help them take out this high ground position very quickly. Along with this Uber, of course, on mostly the Heavy and the Demo Man right now, making both of them invincible. But there goes the Heavy. As soon as that Uber faded off him, Venko was ready with that minigun spun up.
Yep. Oh, and I see Marquis is going further. He seems to be guarding the Heavy and Medic. I want to see him on the sentry gun reflecting stickies and rockets. That's where I want to see him right now.
Yeah, that can be a good thing to do. If you're going to play defensive pyro like that, there's a couple different options, and one of them, of course, is to defend that sentry, but the other is to make sure your medic doesn't die, and watching for those spies is good.
Entirely, but right now he just seems to be roaming, which I'm uncertain of. But, you know.
Well, yeah, we'll see. It looks like he has found that sniper once again who, wow, he may actually end up, if he can get this kill, may take down that teleporter. Yeah, he's going to get it. There he goes. Takes it down right before he dies. So, no teleporter for a while means that Turbopoop's going to be just a little bit slower on offense.
Yeah, although Turbopoop seems to be like stagger spawning a little bit here. The scout's pushing the cart on his own. You know, wait for your team. Go in as a big ball of death. If you go 1 man against 9, we all know the outcome of that, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're TLR going against, you know, a Tin League team or something. But Matt Dog here is going to start taking down that mini sentry very quickly with his direct hit. So I'm surprised to see the direct hit being used on defense, but he's making a decent work of it.
Yeah, interesting choice. I guess if you're worried about snipers, why not?
Yeah, that's true. They could very well be worried about that sniper. They want to get a lot of damage on him very quickly, so they've been using, of course, the Wrangled Mini Sentry just to kind of annoy him, that direct hit, and of course their counter sniper as well. Rubicon watching out for this spam and does eat a pill to the feet, getting heals, but he's got to be really careful here. Manages to get away from that just fine, and now Crawl is pushing the cart up the hill. Oh, I got to be careful about that, though. He actually was considering using the bonk, and we just got to see briefly there on camera.
Now Turbopoop have their spy and scout going in from the shack where you go through on the lower route. Let's see if they can get some kills on that one. Okay, Pyro's gone down to the spy.
Yeah, Spy himself using that dead ringer, and now blue team, I mean, they've got just a bit of a player advantage, a damage advantage out there maybe. Now they're losing a couple players though, including Rubicon, and it looks like, was Roa dead? No, Roa's not dead. I thought I saw his body there, but that could have just been a dead ringer activation. Or Diego's. One of those two. They're both still alive. They're fine. They'll just shrug it off. But yeah, this sentry's still here for Gesicht, so this is where they're going to really make their hold.
Yeah, the German team have just drawn a line in the sand now, and they're saying no. Man, and just as I say that, they cap the point. Guys.
Well, a couple good kills there, though. There's only 4 players left alive for Turbopoop, so they can't get that forward hold they want. Emiphant, which I suppose is like an elephant, except a little bit later in the dictionary. Should be setting up his...
Yeah,
his,
very close to it, in fact.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm trying to be really clever and think of some other words with ELE in, but no, I'm just not that clever, so let's let that slide.
All right. Well, we've got the sentry already at level 3 right now. Dispenser going up 2 here, and that, I think... Okay, that's only level 1. He's going to have to, take his time, I guess, reposition it a little bit.
Yep. We got...
Scout getting the cart really far forward already.
Uber, they're coming in from the side. See if they can do some damage. Oh, they're going to get the medic. No, he's out of there.
Yeah. Oh, no, they do get the medic. Nice jump around there, and the spy helps finish him off.
That's an error on Turbopoop's part. There was no need for him to die there.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by that medic positioning. Turbopoop here, they were looking so good in the second round, and now they may give this one away. It's already been 6.5 minutes just for that third point, and this last point defense is probably going to be quite good. They've got the Pyro coming around behind. No, actually,
if they get it in now, this is still a respectable time.
Oh, it's so close here. Oh, yep,
he's gone. Oh,
exactly.
Pixel just a little bit late there.
Exactly.
So close.
8 minutes. Yeah, it was close. Pixel was a good try, but there was just not enough defense on the cart itself. So 8 minutes for Turbopoop. That is beatable. Definitely beatable.
Yeah, also, did you know it's the low sentry gun on the final point there? It wasn't really able to get splashing on the back of the cart.
All this talk about splashing makes me want to go swimming right now, but it is cold here. And I'm sure it's probably colder there because you live in a place that is not Texas, but it's cold here.
Yeah, it doesn't get cold in Texas. I spent a Christmas there like a couple of years back. It's lovely.
Usually.
You can, walk around in a t-shirt during the day.
I might do that, yes. But it's a little uncomfortably chilly if I walk around in a t-shirt.
But comparatively, in context, okay, that might be cold, but...
You know, we tend to say that we have 2 seasons here in Texas. We have summer and February, so... Yeah... It's just a tiny bit chilly. It's like I don't have to run the air conditioning non-stop to make my apartment feel good, so, you know. Anyway, we're going to watch the...
Life is tough.
I know. We're going to have to watch the sniper cam here. ZRX, as he walks out, we'll see if he can't get a kill. Ends up shooting at Nabik there, which is not really Nabik, that's Spirit, just using the dead ringer. So he got a good headshot, but he got the headshot on the person who actually wanted to be headshot.
Yes. And are we looking at the far... Yes, we're looking at the far back sentry hold again.
Just zooming around this little house over there. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And once again, a direct hit, not a dead ringer, a direct hit trying to knock out this sentry, and I'm willing to bet the soldier's in about the same place. Yeah, he kind of is. This time, I think they're ready for him to do that, so they're spamming that cart really hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the gun's position there, because you can actually track a line of sight right back to spawn. So it's very easy to get sniped from long distances. Just a little bit to the left or right would have been a bit nicer, I think.
Yeah, and Turbopoop have lost that position. The sentry is down. The engineer was very hurt. There goes the Uber, but counter Uber for Blue. Sadly, it did not save
no one to Uber.
The heavy. So he's just using that to get away here. And finally, you know, it helps Matt Dog push forward a little bit. Didn't do enough damage there to get any kills. The Red Medic's still alive. Red actually still has a nice forward hold.
Yeah, it's Turbopoop going to try and bring their sentry gun forwards again, or are they going to set it up back?
I don't know. Attempt to extinguish on the scout there. Didn't manage to get it, and now the scout, of course, going to get away with the bonk. But that's not a huge deal. They just need to push this cart and get some kills here. Some spam coming up on the blue team. The Pyro not doing a lot of good reflects there. Almost got killed. He had like 20 health left. And the cart's getting closer and closer to the point here. With 6.5 minutes left to go, though, Gesicht needs to push this faster.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I think the scout's got this one. Yes, now, where are Turbopoop pulling back to? Yes, they are all the way back to the corner. So what you're going to see now is some very kind of passive fighting, just kind of wearing people down while pulling back.
It's kind of like, I actually saw a really awesome martial arts video today where it was two kids. There was like 2 or 3 year old almost.
Oh, the little toddlers.
Yeah, and they're trying to like kick at each other. They're not connecting at all. They're just like dancing around. That was hilarious. So cute.
I don't think they were trying to kick each other. But if they were, man, those parents need to do something about their kids.
Oh, a good kill there on Turbopoop's heavy medic combo. The medic was trying to get away, just got caught out by that Pyro and was completely finished off. So now, Gesicht should be able to push this. Their engineer is still up, but
got himself a sentry gun with a direct hit.
Yep.
Good usage of it.
Yep. Direct hit, of course, fires faster rockets. I don't think it does any more damage to buildings, but it's definitely very useful for taking them out. It just does more damage in general to the thing that it hits. It does less splash damage as a result. And Rubicon finds the ambush Pyro, so going to take that down, but he's taking a lot of hits right now. It's a very big, meaty, slow target. And Gesicht, well, they lost a lot of players.
That's big that they didn't get the point there, because it means that Turbopoop has still got this forward spawn, and all their players are coming in straight on this point. I mean, the reason this is kind of such a big point on this map is, once you get the point, once you hear that ding, then your defending team are spawning right the way back, and they don't even try and defend at that point. It's just, once that's hit the point, it's, it's done. Pull back.
Well, if Turbopoop can hold this for a while, then they're going to make it really tough for Gesicht to get that final push. Right now, Gesicht once again taking this house with their heavy. Where's the medic at the moment? I don't know, but good cap by the scout.
Yeah, some very good work by, is it Hit the Light?
Yeah, I think it is. And actually, exactly as you said, our red team is immediately dropping back. They're saying, okay, we're going to retreat for a little while here, because we know it would be a terrible idea to try and hold on to this after we don't get the forward spawns anymore.
You just can't get reinforcements in once that goes down.
Checking for sticky traps right now is the blue team. Very nicely done. They did take the first one, at least make it visible so that they can not get hit by it. And now they need to start taking the high ground. Gesicht, if they can't conquer this ground up here, then they're not going to be able to push the cart. Here comes a bombing soldier right now, going to probably... Oh no, didn't manage to take anyone down there. Good work by Hit the Light, the scout, to finish him off. Nabik now is looking for headshots, and the Uber is forced very early for the blue medic.
Yeah, but... Oh no, it was Red who popped first, okay.
So well, yeah, Red also multied. So of course, if you flash that Uber to different people, it's going to make it drain a lot faster. VK, VK is in this position that is just so coveted for Pyros, actually, because you just love standing up here as a Pyro and air blasting people off the edge and just laughing at them the whole way. But actually, our blue team is trying to push hard.
Oh no, Spirit kills the Pyro. There's nothing more galling as a Pyro to be stabbed by a spy.
Well, there you go. Pyro VK did manage to push a Demo Man off the edge. Scout still bringing the cart up the hill. With 3 minutes left to go, this is very, very possible to go either way right now. Turbopoop could set up a really awesome defense and win the map that they're not expected to win. Or, alternatively, Gesicht has enough time here that they really could bring it to a one map in their favor.
I felt that mini sentry spot was a bit of a shame because it was right in front of the cart on the tracks. So the sentry gun was doing work until you did too well, and then the cart just runs over your sentry gun, and no more sentry gun. That's a sad fate for a sentry gun.
Oh wow. Okay, so Gesicht here is suffering. They are not able to get their Ubers right now because their medic keeps getting caught by ambushing, like pyros and whatever else. This cart is not getting up that hill anytime soon. Even though there's only 4 players left alive for our red team, there is still this sentry up here, and the engineer is still wrangling it, so it's just going to be really nasty to push into.
Yeah, although with no splash classes, you can just hide behind the car and get it onto the point.
Yeah,
and yeah, they're pulling back.
Now that you say that, it turns out I'm wrong, and they are going to fall back. Did he pick up that sentry? I think he might have.
Yes, he did, so he's going to have a lovely level 3 just to pop up the spawn. And going for the low hold again as well with the sentry gun. Interesting.
Well, it's I don't know, maybe he just wanted to get it up quickly so that this cart couldn't get in the door. We'll find out. Zefk there, that was the soldier trying to bomb in. I think he got one kill. Maybe, was it on Roa actually? I think it might have been.
I did not catch it. It's interesting. So the old metagame, the standard thing was you see the platform up on the top right of the spawn. That was where to have your sentry gun. But a lot of teams are playing around with having it on the left of spawn, so you've got a much wider arc of coverage. And if your sniper can back up your engine enough and keep their sniper off, very effective defense, because you can just spam that car and spam the windows to the top right.
Spy just trying to dead ring the cart through a little bit, and he's getting it pushed nicely, being a bit of a distraction for the red team, but it looks like it was over, and I have no idea what just happened there.
Oh, hey, did you just lose? Let's hope it's just...
Well, they switched the map.
Down.
They switched the map immediately after their after the game, and STV, of course, on a 90-second delay, so I need to find out what happened. Just 1 second. I'm going to ask Bubble to see if he knows.
Let's get on to our technical man.
Let's do that. Trying to find out who won. Bubble, you gotta tell me, man. He doesn't even know. He's gonna ask him. Give me a second, guys. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Apparently, the winner of that map was Gesicht. Sadly, we didn't get to catch the very end of that map because it was changed too fast, but Gesicht won. So we're gonna be on to Viaduct, which I think was Turbopoop's choice.
It's okay though, guys. I heard the ending of that map was really dull and no one wanted to watch it anyway, so that's all fine.
Alright, we'll be back with the second map.